a popular and very addictive app for phones and tablets, has been removed from all the app stores out there.
The mobile video game phenomenon Flappy Bird is coming back 10 years after its creator pulled it from app stores.
What's the purpose, Michael? What's the purpose? Ah! Yeah! Yeah, bird.
My name is Donwin. Today I'd like to announce that I'll be shutting down Flappy Birds for good.
Can you tell? By the way, can you tell I've just done my hair? Can you tell? Because it looks like a Karen bob. Can you tell? Look at that. Me, I need to get my hair cut, bro. My hair's actually cooked. It's like, it's longer on this side than this side. My hair's cooked. It actually looks like a fucking Karen bob. Oh my God. My hair looks like a Karen bob. Look at that. That looks awful. Oh God. Oh, and I've got no jawline. It's over. I'm cooked. It's over. History really does repeat itself because have a guess what's coming back after a 10-year hiatus. Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird. Yep. I'm not joking. Flappy Bird is actually coming back. Now, if you know what Flappy Bird is, you deserve the Old Head Award. If you don't know what Flappy Bird is, stop watching this. Go play Fortnite or something, bro. They probably got like Travis Scott dancing before he does like another apology again. So if you don't know what Flappy Bird is, it was this super addictive game that everyone was playing. And then it got quickly taken off the App Store shortly after going viral. And the reasoning behind this was really weird. The developer actually came out basically saying that he found that the game was too addictive and couldn't actually handle the pressure of success from the game, which is honestly pretty fair. Could you imagine if most companies out there right now saw that their product was too addictive and they chose to reel it back a little bit? YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, maybe? I mean, okay, you know what? You can get rid of TikTok and YouTube Shorts, but Instagram Reels is kind of funny because I never watch it for the content. I just watch it for the comments. Instagram Reels, I'm convinced, is like a social experiment because it is the only platform that hosts short form content out of the three where you can post GIFs as a response. And that was the biggest mistake they ever made. However, Flappy Bird got taken off the App Store, which means if you didn't delete the game when it got taken off the App Store, you still had it on your phone. And this is where, like, it was the biggest get-rich-quick scheme imaginable because you had people instantly trying to sell their iPhones online that had Flappy Bird installed because obviously they installed it before it was removed off the App Store. Now, some of these prices were pretty affordable. I mean, starting off at $900. Again, everyone's got $900 lying around to play a Flash game, right? Surely, you're not poor, are you? And then the other prices went up to $99,900. This was all on eBay, by the way. Of course it was on eBay. eBay is full of degenerates that are trying to scam you. eBay is a weird microcosm because it is basically just scalpers trying to scam scalpers. Now, in case you weren't bored a couple of months ago, which is a joke I would make, but then you look at the average age of the TikTok comment section. I mean, I'm not even joking. I got a TikTok recommended to me the other day about how like people were celebrating their birthday, saying that they're reaching Unk status. And then people in the comments were like unironically saying, oh my God, I turned 11, guys. Am I cooked? Like 19, I'm hitting Unk status. Hitting Unk at 19. Shut up. Shut up. Yes, I'm projecting. Shut up. Shut up. Now, Flappy Bird was a mobile game. Basically, all you were doing was controlling this bird, and it was flying between these... It was basically Mario pipes. I think that's one of the reasons why it blew up so much is because they basically yoinked the concept of Mario pipes and then just put them all over the game as obstacles you had to avoid. And obviously, you had to, you know, get the bird to go through the pipes. Now, I can see Copas in the chat saying, okay, bro, are you saying Mario owns pipes? Yes, I am. I'm doubling down on that fact, and you can't prove me otherwise. And you'd basically earn points as well, depending on how many pipes you were successfully able to pass through. But if you touch the pipes anywhere, like even if like a pixel, it was an instant death, and you had to start over. Oh, wait, no, let me correct myself. You had to start over before watching an advertisement, and then you'd start over. And that's probably what made Flappy Bird so much money, because every time you died, which was a lot, there were a lot of ads that played. I tried to look into like why Flappy Bird is so successful, and I feel like PewDiePie was actually part of a reason behind that, because if you look at the game itself, it's like, oh, it's kind of cool and interesting. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't really play it for longer than like a couple hours. There's no progression system, there's no XP boosters, there's no hit markers, you know, there's nothing to like entice you to keep playing the game. I mean, nowadays, honestly, if you had Flappy Bird releasing in current year, then you'd have like an XP bar at the bottom, you'd probably have like a battle pass being shilled in the corner, some daily quests to get like XP or something, and then you'd have like a fatigue meter that could only be reset by not playing the game for a whole day or paying $2 to refresh the meter. Now, there was this pull from the archive. Flappy Bird's massive rise can be traced to a Reddit thread that spun out of control. Flappy Bird is the latest viral hit. Oh god, you can tell this is 2014. You can tell this is 2014. What was PewDiePie PewDiePie doing in 2014? Let's have a look. This is 2013. It's December. It's basically 10 years ago.
How's it going, brothers? My name is PewDiePie, and it's New Year's. And you know what that means. Why? It has nothing to do with time travel. You're drunk already. Okay,
Take me
I'll
back, please! Dude, I don't think anyone on... What the hell has he got in the back? What the hell? I only just... Whoa. We leave that bit. We leave that bit of PewDiePie's. Whoa. I did not see that. I genuinely wasn't even doing a bit. I just acknowledged that, like, right now. I genuinely don't think YouTubers back in 2014, 2013 realized how easy they had it, man. God. Like, when I was doing my videos, like, 7 years ago, you know, where I was, like, fat, doing the fake deep voice and stuff, like, I was basically, like, I was getting in at the last minute into that era of YouTube before it completely died off. So this archive I pulled up said, late last month, YouTuber PewDiePie uploaded a video of him playing Flappy Bird. The video was viewed 5.4 million times. So if you go back on the video now, by the way, 5.4 million, that sounds like a lot. That's like a decent main channel pyrocynical video. 37 million views. 37 million views. So to say a lot of people saw that is a little bit of an understatement. It is crazy though, because like back then, PewDiePie was just like the king of YouTube. There's no one else. Like there was Jacksepticeye. He basically made Jacksepticeye, gave him like a shout out and stuff. Markiplier was, I'm not sure what he was doing. He's drinking milk or something. So apparently now we've had some big news that Flappy Bird could actually be coming back. They posted a tweet saying, I am back. Just a decade ago, I was the talk of the town and soaring to new heights with my 100 million friends. Sadly, I had to leave the fame and the spotlight behind to go home and find out who I really am. Thanks to my super Flappy Birds fans, I'm refreshed, reinvigorated, and ready to soar again. The decade-long mission involved acquiring legal rights and even working with my predecessor to uncage me and rehatch the official Flappy Bird game. Like I said, he went to bed. He went to bed for 10 years. That's called a coma. That's not resting. And then they posted this trailer as well to kind of like, you know, hype. Didn't mean to make that motion. To hype everything up. But then, what happened? Readers added context. That is like the kryptonite of anyone that makes a banging tweet. If someone does that, it's over for you. So readers basically pointed out, this game has no relation to the original creators and seems to be a crypto scam using fans' nostalgia of the game to sell NFTs. And then they've linked to examples. You can see that the Flappy Birds account is following like actual, like every NFT Andy imaginable. People that still use hashtags in current year. And then someone else pointed out that the game was not made with the permission of the original creator. A shady company called Game Tech Holdings LLC, which is like the most, that's like a gun vendor you'd find in Cyberpunk or something, right? That sells like brain dances like that. That's the most generic name imaginable. Apparently they took the IP as the original creator didn't renew it. And apparently it's a big scam that's basically just going to be full of microtransactions and shilling NFTs constantly. Now, if you go on the website for Flappy Bird, it does have one. It heavily pushes people to use Telegram. Again, there's three groups of people that use Telegram. Crypto bros, furries, and Russian people. Now, if we do get like a Flappy coin being released, I'm not really sure if that's going to happen or not. I mean, God knows we've got enough cryptocurrencies going around on the internet. I mean, there is this website here. Let me show you. It's called pump.fun. And this is morons that are just launching coins every single second. I don't know if I can show any of these because chances are there's going to be a penis that slips in. You got like AI images there. You got Pepe. I saw Kamala Harris for a second. But they are basically spamming coins, hoping that one of them takes off. It is the most autistic thing I've seen in my life. I was making fun of the pump coins. God, this website is fighting with me. This is horrible. I was making fun of the pump coins. I didn't want to buy one. Where's it gone? Where's that little fella? Yeah, I'd buy that one. Where's he gone? Like you can't even buy a coin if you wanted to because the fucking screen is moving so fast. Where did the green owl go? Where'd the little fella go? I've lost him. There was one coin I was going to buy and I've just lost him immediately. How the fuck? How do you navigate this website? This is... Oh, there he is. Wait, where'd he go? I lost him again. There he is. I'd buy that fella. He's gone again. I can't... No, this website, man, it's actually making me trip out. I can't use it anymore. Now, according to Polygon, which is a very reputable source of information, they did such great deep dives, like being one of the first companies to cover Doom 2016. By the way, if no one gets the Polygon bit, they played through Doom 2016 when it first came out, and it was some of the worst gameplay you've ever seen in your life. It basically single-handedly spouted the game journalist bit. Okay, keep in mind that was all a cutscene. He had no control over it. Watch the drop in quality. As soon as the guy takes the controller, watch the drop in quality. Is he playing with like his elbow? It's like Fear and Hunger. It's like they cut off his arms, they cut off his legs. He's just playing with his elbow. Like, look at him moving. It's like I'm watching a fucking Luna deep fake video. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just so bad. Watch him complain that it's like mouse smoothing or something as well. Yep, misses. Misses again. Dear Jesus. I think this actually made, if Polygon is open with their investing, their tank's stocked after this video. It's just... How is it so bad? How is it so bad? Please explain. I don't get it. Oh my god. The enemies are actually hitting each other more than he's hitting them. I like how the only bit that looks cool is the finishes, but that's all a pre-generated animation. Like, all he has to do is press a button. And he still doesn't do it half the time. It literally said on the door in big red letters, kill all the enemies in the room. And he's just like, why can't I leave? How did they allow this to, like, be released? This must have been a guy with some, like, sexual allegations in the workplace or something, and they were just like, nah, we need to fire him. We got no proof. Let's just, like, embarrass him so much that he leaves. He doesn't die in the first room, right? Surely not. Please don't die. That'd be really embarrassing. The enemies are doing like 2 damage to him as well per hit, so he's actually on the easiest difficulty. I know what he did as well after recording this. He instantly went on the defense, saying how Doom 3 is infinitely better than this game and is a much more immersive experience. He's shooting like a stormtrooper. He's shooting like, you know, like when the bad guys are shooting at the main character in a film and it's like they need, like, you know, they need it to be like dramatic. Like, the accuracy is awful. He's like someone in Skyrim when you shoot them in the back of the head with like a bow and arrow, and then he's like, oh, what was that noise? Just like looking around intentionally.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
Right, this can't be much worse. This can't be much worse. He just shot at us. He just shot at a stone for like no reason. Oh my god. Yep. You got to shoot him a bit more. Yep. Yep. Oh god. He cannot be playing with like his fingers. There's no way. Did he just put his nuts on the controller or something and just like seeing what happens? This is awful. I haven't watched this in like 3 years, and like actually it is so much worse than what I remember. Please, please, please. Nah, you're not dying here. 3 shots. 3 shots missed at point blank range. Dude, like, I can't, like, genuinely, I'd say, I'd make the joke saying go play, like, this game, go play that game, like baby's first person shooter, but, like, this guy, like, I can't, like, if this was me, I just asked for them to put me to sleep. Like I cannot suggest, if you're this bad at Doom on the easiest difficulty, I cannot suggest another game to you. I can't. You know what? Give him Fear and Hunger. There you go. That's an easier game. Anyway, that was a side quest and a half. Basically, I love Polygon, all right? It's a great company. And according to Polygon, there was actually an earlier version of the Flappy Bird Linktree page. And this actually mentioned that a new Flappy Bird would be playable exclusively on Telegram. But that detail has also since been deleted, according to them. So again, a little bit unsure what the Telegram aspect has to do with it. It's crypto. It's NFTs. The biggest question, though, is who is behind the reboot of Flappy Bird? Because obviously, you know, more and more people dug up online because they've got way too much spare time on their hands. And they discovered, like I've shown in the tweet earlier, that a different team had actually acquired the trademark for Flappy Bird. Now, the original game's creator was a guy called Dong Nguyen. Again, I have no idea if I'm saying that name right. I really hope this isn't Metro's booming good kid Mad City. I'm trying here, all right? Most people probably could not say the surname. So Dong actually made a claim like 10 years ago when he pulled Flappy Bird, actually saying that no, he's never actually going to go and sell like any of his IPs. Even putting up this tweet saying, you know, I'm sorry, Flappy Bird users, 22 hours from now, I will take Flappy Bird down. I cannot take this anymore. And also, more concerningly, his Twitter, despite being the creator of Flappy Bird, actually hasn't mentioned a single thing about the new Flappy Bird announcement. Other companies like The Verge tried to reach out to Dong for like a statement, and he just hasn't responded. So there could be a case, like I've said, that Dong basically sold the rights on, and that's why, you know, he hasn't really said anything because he's not a part of it anymore. But there is also a chance, in a really, really slimy way, these people sniped the trademark of Flappy Bird from Dong for free. For free! Now, when you look at the USPTO, which is the United States Patent and Trademark Office, which I could not imagine a more miserable office to work in my life, the game's trademark is now owned by GameTech Holdings LLC. And it was previously owned by Dong himself until earlier this year, where GameTech snatched the trademark for free after filing against him back in September 2023. So basically, it seems that the trademark was abandoned long enough that Dong never actually attempted to reclaim it. And if that's the case, these guys are scumbags. I mean, what they've done, they're within their legal right to do, but it's still incredibly shady that you stole something that a lot of people, you know, played and enjoyed, especially PewDiePie.
Just... Din jävla kukröv, jag ska fan skära av din...
And now it's being taken by a company that solely wants to use it for monetary gain to shill their god-awful NFTs and crypto. Now, Flappy Bird itself did go through a lot of controversies, like anything does. Plagiarism was a pretty big one. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the game itself had like a very retro, old 8-bit Nintendo vibe to the game. Even Kotaku tried to actually claim that it was ripped off artwork. And then Kotaku also reached out to Dong and actually apologized for the initial claim. Again, the video that Critical made, Kotaku is trash, does still hold true. Again, just because it has these vibes doesn't really mean it is a ripoff. I made the joke earlier about like Mario green pipes. There's definitely similarities, but it's not like the assets were actually just stolen. And again, it's like, just because you have a green pipe in a video game doesn't mean it's instantly Mario. You can make the reference and the joke like I did, like, oh, look, it's a Mario. But, you know, it doesn't actually mean that it is a stolen asset. But despite that, a lot of people made another example of possible plagiarism. And this was drawing similarities to Flappy Bird and another game called Popo versus Cactus. Even the French developer, a guy named Keck, which is a great name, he noticed how similar Flappy Bird was to his game. Meanwhile, Popo came out in 2011, and that was 2 years before Flappy Bird released. And even though Flappy Bird did pop off in 2014, it was released originally in 2013. Keck did actually want to sue him at one point for this, but he said himself that he thought the lawsuit itself wasn't really strong enough, and he didn't really have the money to do it. But, I mean, if you look at the side-by-side comparisons, they do look incredibly similar, especially in concept as well. Now, what's really surprising is Keck, that French video game developer that made like the Flappy Bird before the Flappy Bird, he's apparently involved in the new Flappy Bird. So GameTech not only got their hands on Dong's trademark, but they even acquired the trademark rights to the game and characters from Pew Pew versus Cactus. I have no idea how you say the name, by the way. P-O, poo-poo, brap, brap. I have no idea how you say the name of that game. Even Keck himself actually commented saying he was really excited about having a helping hand in the brand new Flappy Bird. Even though, again, there's still been no comment from Dong. He's probably just been like quietly seething in the corner the entire time. But again, it's really interesting. So you've got a game made by a guy, possibly copied from another guy. The guy who made the original game is now working on the new game, and the guy who possibly copied from the other guy, but there's no proof, it's just similarities, is now not working on the game at all because he lost the trademark. There's a lot going on here. I mean, it'd be interesting to see how the game actually looks and plays when it comes out. I'd like to imagine that every time you hit a pipe, instead of an ad playing, it just forces you to download like an online wallet to buy like Ethereum or something. But again, I don't think we're going to hear from Dong again in association with Flappy Bird. I mean, he might, you know, just absolutely mold on Twitter one day and we'll hear about it. But for the most part, I just don't really think anything's going to come of it. It's obvious that he made Flappy Bird. He got incredibly successful. It was too much for him. He cracked, and then he just wanted to like like, you know, take a huge break away from the internet, get rid of the game. I mean, you know, even like this is probably the single biggest thing he'll ever make in his entire life. And the fact that he lost the trademark, that goes to show that he has little to no interest in associating with this product anymore. And then you've got this game tech company coming in. Game tech, again, I can't get over that is the most generic name imaginable. It's like when you're driving around in like GTA 5 and you just see a video game store called Game Tech. But yep, I can't wait to buy more shit coins. I'm going to buy Flappy Coin and become a millionaire. You remember Dogecoin? Remember GameStop? One thing that's really funny about those coins is like as soon as your parents know about it and start asking, it's over. It's done. Wrap it up. But yeah, what's the moral of today's story? If you got Flappy Bird on your iPhone, send it to my PO box. I'm going to show my PO box on screen right now. Send it to me. I want to play that game. Please do it. Thank you.